Very good morning. Namaskar. Assalamu alaikum. It's a pleasure to have an opportunity to address all of you today, as today has been considered as the Founders' Day. And I consider each and every one of you as the member of Paradise family. I would like to very briefly talk about the history of Paradise and my journey of these 40 years being in the business of Paradise. The story goes that in the year 1953, there was a theater by the name Paradise, and this was a small cafeteria attached to it, which was started by my uncle and dad, and they continued the business till 1978. I took over the charge of the restaurant in the year 1978 after the completion of my education. Once I took over the charge, I told my parents that now you have to let me be free and take my own decision and trust me. So it's very, very important in life to build trust, and people trust you. And you should never let down anybody in life if you want to reach somewhere in life. Trust is very, very important. I took over the charge in the year 1978, and when I took over the charge and took the reins of the business in my hand, I found there are a lot of more things can be done over here, because it's a small cafeteria. The business is, the city is growing in population, and a good restaurant, I did not find a good restaurant in 1978 without a bar. Then I came to the conclusion after doing my analysis and after doing my investigation, moving around everywhere and checking every restaurant, I came to the conclusion that the best thing is I should start a restaurant, air conditioned, but no bar attached to it. So a lot of people told me, don't do this, you are making a mistake. I said, no, it's not a mistake. There are a lot of conservative family in the city, in India, where they want to go to dine outside, but they cannot go and sit in a bar. So that is the reason I was pretty sure, I was very confident that it'll do well. But of course, I had my challenges for 1.5 years, but I overcame each one of them. And finally, people accepted it, and a lot of people started coming in, and we started doing very well. Then, to cut this story very short, by 2003, in 1983, I started my first restaurant of AC. And by 85, we started doing very well, and we didn't have to look back. And by 1994, I had to renovate the whole place and make it more modern and modernize a lot of things there. And from 1994, we started moving forward. Then we used to get a lot of calls, and people used to approach us that because of the traffic and so many things, people cannot reach Paradise, so we should have other branches. We really never thought of that, but later in the year 2009, I decided to move out of Paradise and have one branch, which was the Mossop Tank. And it was a big hit. It was exclusively takeaway, and it was a big hit. Then later in 2010, because of the IT and other things in the high-tech city, we started one restaurant over there, and by God's grace, that also was a very, very big hit. And then later we went to Kukatpalli, and then to IMAX, and so many other, and Begumpet, and then we never looked back. We started expanding. Later, once we had about 5-6 restaurants, we thought it is not possible to expand without having the professional management systems and process in place. As Paradise is well known across the world for its brand, so we thought that the brand has to be safeguarded by giving a professional touch to it, and we did that. And I'm very happy that things are moving in the right direction. Now today Paradise has got is a corporate now, and it's got all the professional team, and headed by its CEO, by the name Mr. Gautam Gupta. And of course, he's a wonderful guy, and at the same time, he's working very, very hard. I'm sure that all the plans and what we have for the future of Paradise, everybody and the whole HODs under him, they're all working very hard to make it possible. Today, I'm in a position to talk to all of you. All the thanks goes to the technology. I'm very thankful to the people who have made this possible today. Going forward, as you all know very well, that there is no shortcut to success in life, One has to work very, very hard and to achieve something in life. And in today's world, as we know that the social media is become so powerful, that one small complaint, if somebody does, so it goes it spreads like a wildfire, everywhere. So we have to be very, very careful about everything, and we have to be very, very responsible for what we are doing in our work. Every one of us should have the sense of responsibility and accountability, which is very, very essential for us to go forward and be successful. And at the same time that you guys know that we have a big plan. Today, Paradise has got about 32 outlets across the country. And by 2019, we are planning to add another 18 of them to make it 50. And later, we have a plan of going abroad and different countries. And I'm sure that with all you guys' support, we can definitely succeed in going to different countries. As you all know it very well, that Paradise is a big brand, and we have to safeguard the brand, and all of us together, we can safeguard it together. We have to, we have to take the ownership for all our actions and everything, and the responsibility, which I told you, that is very, very, very important, that every one of us should take the ownership. And we have to be, I want that every employee working in this organization, they should really grow and become competent enough that once we grow to other places, like going abroad, they should all go and work in the same organization and grow along with us. So I would like to thank all of you and wish you all the best for all your love and affection. Thank you very much then. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.